But yeah, so top five movies that we hate. I think,
Top five hated movies.
but the trick is these are movies that everybody else loves. So, I'm gonna let
Yes.
you go first because I went last week first. So,
All right. And like normal, I'll go from five to one. So fifth, five hated movies that I've come to like hate. The fucking whole American Pie franchise.
I
The
almost.
first couple times of watching those movies, they were funny. The fucking millionth time, hundredth time that you watch them, they're just not funny anymore. They just get ridiculous. And I get tired of listening to them.
Yeah.
Uh, then my number four movie, this will surprise a lot of people. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Really?
Yeah,
You
not
know,
a big fan of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I also
Never
thought,
have been. Just not. I just don't like it. I'm not a big fan of like young Matthew Broderick shit.
yeah,
I think like
I
one of my
actually love that
favorite,
movie.
yeah, I think one of my favorite Matthew Broderick movies is Glory.
Mm,
But just because I like war movies, you know.
yeah.
But and number three will probably kind of surprise you and piss a lot of people off and surprise a lot of people. But the Back to the Future franchise.
Yeah, we
Just
talked about this.
yeah, I just don't like the Back to the Future movies. I never really did like them.
Mm-mm.
And I mean you know, it's one of those things. Just don't like them. So
I love him.
fucking number two, and I'm surprised I didn't pick a lot more movies from him, but from Jim Carrey. But the fucking Mask.
Mm.
Absolutely hate the Mask. What
I
I
didn't really like it either.
dumb.
It's
I thought
definitely not my
it was
favorite.
stupid. I thought it was dumb. I thought it's just over the top, just over the top stupid.
Yeah,
And
it's
speaking of over the top stupid, my number one movie, and you know what it is. Fucking Napoleon Dynamite. Hate that fucking movie. I don't see how everybody thought it was so funny. I mean, yeah, there might have been like two or three funny parts, but like all it was like a movie of like catchphrases that Spencer's could make fucking t-shirts for.
I love that one too, and it starts off with the white stripes, so you know it's kind of got a cool soundtrack.
The soundtrack's cool. The movie sucks. I mean, fuck. There's other movies out there that Batman Forever movie sucks. Soundtrack was good,
Crow 2. The Crow 2's probably got one of the best soundtracks in the
and it's a
world, but that
fucking
movie was
terrible movie.
terrible.
Same with Escape to L.A.
Yeah.
Dracula 2000.
Uh, oh, yeah.
So,
Um,
anyways, let's hear yours.
all right. This one's going to be super unpopular. And this week, I'm going to go from five to one, just like you do this
Okay.
week, instead of just doing it in no order, because this is a pretty good order of movies that, like, this is pretty good hatred, like, you know, order here.
Mhm.
So number five of this is going to piss a lot of people off, but Pulp Fiction.
Ah,
I don't like Pulp Fiction.
yeah,
I don't like most fucking Quentin Tarantino movies, to be honest.
yeah, and that's what there's
I
a
like,
lot of people, and that's kind of what Tarantino is. It's either a love or hate, you know.
but I do like a lot of his movies, like From Dusk Till Dawn. I love True Romance.
Mhm.
I love Django and Chains was good,
Mhm.
or Django, I think is what it's
Mhm.
just called, Django. You watch that
Yeah,
one?
Django Unchained. It's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, yeah, that one's really good. That was hard to watch. Some of that shit with Leonardo DiCaprio slayed that movie.
Yeah,
A lot of people slayed that
Wonderbar.
movie. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think of other. I mean, Kill Bill.
To
Fucking
me that movie solidified Leo DiCaprio's acting ability right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it shows how good of an
I think
actor
any
he is.
I don't know. I think he solidified it a long time ago.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, Arnie Grape solidified it for
Well,
me.
yeah, but I mean that's also if Macaulay Culkin was back in the day
Mm.
too. Then like didn't if like Party Monster was like a lot bigger than what it was.
Yeah, I don't think so because I think he just really played a retarded kid to a
Yeah.
T, you know. And he did good in This Boy's Life and Basketball
Hmm.
Diaries too. There was a lot of good movies he put out around that
He
time.
was good on
But
Growing
anyways,
Pains.
with Mike Sievel,
Mike Sewell.
um,
Bona.
um, that guy ended up committing suicide. Do you know that?
Boner.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Yeah.
Boner. That's the second Boner talk we've
Yeah.
had this show.
Boner went limp.
Um,
He went. He went limp.
oh,
Oh, I wonder.
oh,
Oh, Boner is a stiff.
Jesus.
Hey, you're the one
Yeah.
that brought Boner committing suicide up. I mean,
Yeah, but not to poke fun of it.
well,
But
yeah, like
anyways,
it must have been real hard for his, fans.
yeah.
That's loud.
Anyways,
Okay, sorry.
but yeah, like Kill Bill, I could care less for. I'm trying to think of other Quentin Tarantino movies that I just yeah, I either love them or hate them. Really,
Hmm.
definitely got to be in the right mood to watch them. You know, the fourth one, this one probably is going to surprise you, and it's probably going to surprise you, and it's probably going to surprise a lot of people. High Fidelity.
Not really, dude.
I don't.
I'm not a big fan of High Fidelity. I don't like Jack Black's character in that movie, and I'm not a big John Cusack fan.
I the only person I like in that fucking movie is Jack Black
Yeah.
and the other guy that works at the
Hmm.
record store. John Cusack is such a fucking little bitch in that fucking movie,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much how he is in all movies. I don't like John
Yeah, I don't
Cusack. I
either.
think he's a fucking shitty actor, and I think he's a smug dick. Other than Hot Tub Time Machine, which was kind of
Con
funny,
Air.
but at the same time,
He was all right in Con Air.
fuck. But he played an arrogant, smug prick for like, wasn't he his lawyer or some
No, he was
shit?
an FBI agent.
Oh well, still, he played a smug little prick. But there's a couple things that he's okay in, but not when the whole movie surrounds him. Then it's like just him whining about shit through the whole fucking movie and feeling sorry for
Well,
himself,
that's what the whole movie
which is like
was.
how
I mean, wasn't it? Just him basically bitching and moaning about things. And like
about
the
his
girl that got
fucking
away and and
his
I'm
other
single
relationships.
now. I mean,
Yeah, and he does the weird talking to the camera and shit the whole time. But that's got a good soundtrack, so that's saving grace, and it's kind of Jack Black's breakout fucking movie. But I like Jack Black in that movie. I thought he was fucking hilarious, especially when he does the fucking Walking on Sunshine dance. But that's like my favorite part of the movie. Other than that, everything
I'm not a
sucks.
big Jack Black fan though, so
I'm not a huge fan. I like him though. I do like him. I think there's better comedy actors out there, and he's done some shit that I actually absolutely think is fucking garbage. But he's done some shit that I think is great
yeah.
too. Like Tenacious D is great.
School of Rock was actually pretty cute, man.
School of Rock was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Not a
The
huge fan of
Gulliver's
Shy.
Travels was stupid. It was
I actually liked that movie. Okay, amazingly enough. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of people don't, but I thought it was okay. That was on our big rental kick when we were in the trailer when I first hooked up with Snatchy McFucking cunt bitch.
yeah.
Um, but okay, so my third one. This is probably not going to come to any surprise to you because we watched this together for the first time. And a lot of people, dude, when this movie came out, people flipped. And people were like, oh, God, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking great. And I watched it. And we were both huge stoners then. And everybody was like, oh, this is going to be the new fucking stoner movie of our generation. These guys are like the Cheech and Chong. And I watched it, all excited to watch it. and I was like, this is the dumbest fucking movie I've ever fucking seen in my life. I'm high as shit. It's still not fucking funny. It's fucking dumb. I want to beat these guys up and steal their fucking weed from them. Harold and Kumar.
Yeah,
Fuck Harold and
fucking
Kumar.
Harold Kumar was dumb.
Dude, fuck that fucking movie. I think it's kind of went on to where people kind of shit now, but when it first came out, people lost their shit over that movie.
Yeah,
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris. Who fucking cares?
yeah. Just it was
Fucking,
another movie that they had a few slang catchphrases from that they could sell T-shirts off of.
mm-hmm.
White Castle got a little bit of business, you know.
Dude, and White Castle is
Yeah, White
garbage.
Castle
It
burgers,
is
they taste
hands
like
down.
shit.
That's hands down the worst fast food fucking restaurant I've ever fucking eaten at in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm not even exaggerating. Fuck White Castle. That's not even an exaggeration. By a giant margin, I would fucking say White Castle is the worst fucking fast food joint I've ever fucking ate at. Ever. It is a fucking novelty fucking fast food place, and it sucks dick.
Yep.
And I would put it's even worse than fucking Waffle House. Everybody talks about Waffle House like it's great. Waffle House is good if you want to get a $5 breakfast.
All it is all Waffle House is just kind of a plain Jane Denny's.
It's worse than that.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's disgusting. They're always dirty. They're always filthy. I always feel like I'm gonna get fucking food poisoning in them. I fucking usually do get the shit. But and like everything, like I've never in my life fucking had such shitty breakfast food than fucking Waffle House. But fuck both of those fucking places. But anyways, yeah, fuck White Castle.
Yeah.
My number 2 movie is another one I don't think you're going to be surprised about. And I think that we've had a pretty good in-depth conversation about this one before. The fucking Hangover.
Yeah.
Not funny.
The first one was funny. The second one was just kind of, you guys are trying a little bit too hard. Then the third one was unnecessary. I mean,
yeah, the first one was terrible. I thought it was fucking awful.
Yeah. I agree with you. I wasn't a big fan of them. I thought they were.
But we were talking when we started talking. I think your exact words were like, "Dude, we've just been too spoiled with Judd Apatow movies."
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, and there after a while, like, Pineapple Express it wasn't an Apatow movie, was it?
Yeah, it was. I could have put that on that should be on my honorable mention.
To me, like when you're talking about Harold and Kumar, I honestly thought you were gonna say Pineapple Express because that actually did make it onto my honorable mentions.
Yeah, I should have made it on my honorable mention because I was so excited to see that movie. I was like, like Seth Rogen and
fucking stupid, just the dumbest. Grandma Boy was by far leaps and bounds better than fucking Pineapple Express. Better stoner movie, funnier, fucking more lovable characters. I'm still in love with the blonde chick from Grandma's Boy.
Mm.
And the
she was on Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a great movie. Grandma's Boy was good. But fucking you're right. Yeah, Pineapple Express is not good. And I was looking really forward to seeing that movie because it was a South flick and it was a Rogen. I was super into Rogen then. Seth Rogen was great, man. He still does great shit, but just like everybody, like his shit gets stale.
Dude, I don't like James Franco
for so long. Really?
Yeah.
I have a soft spot in my heart for him because I love Freaks and Geeks, and that's where he got to start with all those guys. But a lot of his shit I don't like either. I like him when he's with Seth Rogen. Like if he's with Seth Rogen, I like Franco. But if he's trying to do some serious bullshit, he's just the same fucking squinty-eyed fuck. He's like a handsome French Stewart.
My name is French. Yeah, who gives a shit? Or who gives a damn?
All right. And my number one, fucking by leaps and bounds, fucking hands down movie that I absolutely fucking hate, that everybody fucking loves, is Labyrinth. I fucking hate that fucking movie. And I fucking hate the fact that little children have to fucking look at David Bowie's package through the whole fucking goddamn movie.
I honestly I can say that I've never seen Labyrinth fully just because I don't like David Bowie. Like
Yeah,
I
I
agree
don't.
with you. I don't I think fucking Labyrinth was kind of dumb. Just the same as
Yeah,
Legend, that fucking Tom Cruise movie where Tim Curry was the devil.
yeah,
Thought that was dumb
yeah.
also.
That Jesus Christ, but yeah, man, I fucking hate Labyrinth, and it's yep. I don't like Bowie,
Yep.
man, and
The Goblin King.
you know,
He's gobbling something.
so here's like, here's the deal, though. Bowie is made for a certain breed of musicians. Like people get him and think he's genius, but he's too smart for me. Like smart people that are really good at music love Bowie. So I know he's got to be good at what he does, but it's out of my realm. It's kind of like Steve Vai, um, kind of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other fucking people that are kind of Frank Zappa,
Yeah,
kind of,
Captain
Um,
Beefheart.
yeah, exactly. So I do have a respect for Bowie because he's influenced a shit ton of people that influenced me. Especially like a lot of punk rockers love Bowie. And a lot of his earlier shit. But I can dig a few Bowie songs too, though. Changes was a great song, man.
Rebel Rebel.
Uh,
I like Rebel Rebel.
yeah, and but the second he got a little bit towards the 80s, that's when he lost me,
And when he
really.
got into the Ziggy Stardust shit, I think
That's kind of
that's kind of where he went away with me.
yeah, that's really kind of where he um that's kind of where it all started, I think, was Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was wearing skin colored pants and you could see his schlong like chilling on the side of his leg while he's cock thrusting at like this tiny girl in the movie.
Yeah.
Just like I was like,
No wonder why Jennifer Connelly's so weird now.
yeah, and he was like gonna marry her, and she was
Yeah.
like 11.
She's been
Like what?
traumatized by Bowie Wang.
What the fuck, dude? That movie is not appropriate for children, and people love it.
Yeah.
People love it. Like, oh man, I can't wait to introduce my kid to Labyrinth. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, kids should not think that's what a cock should look like.
Yeah.
Like,
That's giving little girls like uh unrealistic like things. That is not what the size of a real male penis looks like. And I guarantee you the Goblin King stuffed a couple fucking tube socks in that thing.
oh fuck, probably not. He's weird as shit, man. Weird people always have big junk, man.
Yeah,
Just
that's
how it
that's
is.
the true. That like I bet you the coolest motherfucker out there has just the normal sized penis, but the weird guy like painting little models in his fucking garage and everything, that dude is hung like a goddamn silverback gorilla.
Oh, like Elon Musk has just a regular sized penis. Like that guy ain't fucking packing nothing.
Bill Gates,
He's got.
I bet you Bill Gates has like gigantic donkey dong
I don't
on
think
him.
so. I
I
bet
bet
it's
he
like,
does. Either that,
you know,
Steve Jobs. I bet Jobs had a big old fucking hog on him.
oh, Jobs definitely. You can tell he had the attitude and the swagger.
Yep.
Jobs had
Yeah.
um, this conversation went really south.
I bet you Stephen Hawking before he got all sick with what he has, or I believe he has ALS or something. Can't remember. But I mean, that dude
Yeah,
had a big old wanger on him. He
probably.
has some
Yeah, man.
kids. Like he had a few kids.
Hmm.
So I mean,
Uh, but like Seth Rogen's got an average penis. I bet for sure.
yeah,
Ain't nothing special about that guy. He's probably thick. Got a big thickie.
yeah.
As Adam Sandler said in Funny People, actually.
So thicky.
That was a good Apatow flick,
Fuck,
man.
that was probably one of my favorite movies.